Yo, Vapor Man here. You know, there's an old saying that goes something like this. One death is a tragedy. A million deaths, well, that's a statistic. I'm going to talk about statistics today, and I'd like to start off with COVID-19. Now recently, the COVID-19 death numbers have been hovering around 6,000. There's been an uptick. It's been a bit of an issue. But back in April 17th, the death toll for that day, which is the highest ever, was 8,503. Now, you know, it's like, well, 8,000 deaths, I don't know, is that a lot, is that a little bit? Think about it, that's just like a whole town every day just gone from the face of the earth. A small town, but a town nonetheless. And yes, it is true, the majority of those deaths are people who are like 70 and above, so they probably didn't have that long to live anyway. But even then, Vapor Man is against death, especially when it's preventable. Now, let's take a look at smoking on the other hand. If the worst death per day of COVID-19 was over 8,000, the average death for cigarettes on this planet is over 21,000 people each day. Those are World Health Organization statistics. Now, well, once again, with COVID-19, prior to 2019, nobody had any sort of defense against COVID-19. Our immune systems just weren't ready for it. But now that we've gone through it for almost a year and all of this sort of stuff, I mean, we're not going to be seeing figures as high as 8,000 per day. Hopefully not. Plus, with all the other things we're going through with the masks and the quarantines and the lockdowns and all this sort of stuff, right? But cigarettes, per day, 21,000 people every day, which is the bigger problem. Now, we can sit here and talk about statistics of death all day, but solutions, Vapor Man, what's the solution? For COVID-19, everybody's looking for this messiah to come down from the sky and give us a vaccine. Yes, a vaccine would be a good thing if we can get it, but keep in mind, bird flu never had a vaccine. Swine flu never had a vaccine. A vaccine for a virus is actually a very difficult thing to come across. Now, let's say there is a vaccine. What do? Do you just get it and then jab it into the first person who comes near you and then just wait 30 seconds and rub your eyes in front of their face, see if they're not blind? Hey, Johnny, mass produce the vaccine and give it to every single person. No, you can't do that because you don't know. Does the vaccine cause cancer? Does it have other deleterious effects further down the line? You need to do tests, and you need to wait for a year, and you need to monitor those people. So best case scenario, this time next year, we might have a vaccine. We may not have an economy, but we might have a vaccine. Which brings me to cigarettes and vaping. And you'd be saying, well, Vapor Man, that's the same argument the anti-vape people use. You gotta wait. This wasn't invented on Tuesday. This has been around for 15 years. How much more do you want to know? And let's forget about just vaping on its own because it's like, oh, the concoction of chemicals. We don't know the long-term use. We don't know the long-term effects of inhaling all the different chemicals that are in a vaporizer. Let me say hello to my little friend. It's kind of cute, isn't it? And I shall call it Mini-Me. This is a fog machine. You ever been to a nightclub and seen the fog come out and then the lasers go through the fog and it looks all cool? Oh, no. Maybe if you're an anti-vape person, you're probably more the type that goes to the theater. Oh, I love the Broadway show of Wicked. What do you think the smoke is on stage? This has been deemed perfectly safe to inhale. And guess what it's based on? Either glycerol or glycerine or glycols. The exact same thing that's in this. And although this has been around for 15 years, this next year will be celebrating its 50th birthday. Happy birthday, you old fart. If you don't know, now you know.